Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Singy, we get a treat today here in one of the historic ballparks in the entire sport.
Well, love the day games here on the north side of Chicago. There is an energy and an atmosphere that just trickles on inside, and we're going to see a great matchup today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Javier Assad. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
The wind of the pitch. Number 40 now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Left-hand batter waits and fouled off. Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second,
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
One out, one out.
Next pitch misses. Ball two.
Come on now, here we go.
Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
One down, base is empty.
Yeehaw.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Two down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here comes a pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Cody Bellinger.
The first baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Peralta back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Hey, no outs here.
Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Batting fifth,
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
That's a ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at first with one gone. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Jeimer Candelario.
Base hit now. Hey, one away, one away.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Patrick Wisdom in the box now. Takes strike one. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. One out. Runners at first and second.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering misses. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, two now. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's down and away. Yan Gomes waiting to hit for the Cubs. Suzuki, the lead runner at second. Candelario at first. One gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So first and second with two outs. Here's Yan Gomes. First pitch just misses. And a strike in there. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Ground ball up the middle. Adames. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. As as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Miles Mastrobuoni. The pitch. Mastrobuoni measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much. Always a tough call to make as a third base umpire. You're a long way away. It's not a great angle, and it happens so quickly, but it's part of the job. Sometimes just a coin flip.
Well, what do you got on it? I think he got it right. I think he went.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's a good call. But you talk to umpires, and they say sometimes it can be really difficult depending on what color the bat is, what color the uniform is. Things that you just wouldn't think about come into play when they're trying to make a quick call like that.
What if we just went possession arrow?
That'd be great.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball one low. Swanson getting to start at shortstop, 29 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner.
Plays that first here.
The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. And that one hops the wall. Swanson into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swanson stands at second with 2 gone. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a foul ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The 0-2. Way high. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And he's already singled in this game.
Get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Hey, ha! It's 0-1.
The wind and the pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Got one down now. One down.
Goes down looking.
The designated hitter.
Now batting
9.
Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, two-way now.
And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And a ball evens the count.
It's a good take.
Here we go, guys.
2-2 now. That one missed.
Count's full.
Let's go.
And he walked him.
Take your base. Ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite it.
Hey, now. We got 2.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Here we go. Shut him down.
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. And that's too high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Stays alive.
All right, Chicago. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for the Cubs. And we are still scoreless. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now it's Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Peralta back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field.
I got it. I go.
Frelick makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Miles.
And next for the Cubs,
Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
One out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
That's to third. Donaldson tosses to first in time. That ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop,
Dansby Swanson. This is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. Number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Frelick after it. Makes a nice running catch. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. There's the strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Set for the last half of the seventh. So up now for Chicago. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the DH, Jamer Candelario.
Hey, we got one.
Check swing. Went around. It's 0-1.
Place it first.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The third baseman, number 16.
2 outs, base is empty.
Patrick.
And up next for Chicago,
Wisdom.
Patrick Wisdom. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Wisdom started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Here we go.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes.
Go.
The wind to kick the pitch. That's through there for a strike. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Yan Gomes waits, and a swing and a miss. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter. The
And next for the Cubs, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Mastrobuoni.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Hey, we got one here. We got one.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. And now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here we go, guys.
And the pitch. Out towards right center field. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddy Peralta, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So a lefty out of the pen, Andrew Chafin.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score.